Thank you, Jason. Well, you know, a lot of people fight over money, but did you know a lot of couples also have food fights? Is your spouse sabotaging your diet? Registered dietitian Kristen Burke is here with ways how you can figure out whether or not your spouse is making you fat.
Yes, definitely. It's very difficult to make healthy changes, but if you don't have the support of your spouse, it can make that much more of a challenge to have a healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to talk about a few tips today that hopefully will ease the transition and hopefully get some support from your spouse.
Because it can be difficult if you happen to be a healthy eater, but your partner or your spouse likes to have all the junk food in the house. Just the temptation of knowing that it's in the cupboard.
Exactly.
Is
just
tough.
Even having it there, as much willpower you have, eventually it makes it difficult to not give in.
Yeah.
So yes. The first one here is just if your spouse isn't fully on board, just even starting with subtle changes will honestly make a big difference. I think oftentimes our significant other maybe feel overwhelmed by all these healthy changes of new groceries are coming into the house, things like that. So one of my favorites kind of starting off here is just swapping out some of the snacks for healthy alternatives.
Okay.
You're not eliminating it, but you're just making a healthier change. One of my favorite kind of swaps here is regular potato chips for air pop popcorn. You're getting a lot more fiber, a lot less calories, but it's still kind of the same concept, a little crunchy snack that you can have.
And there are also those little 100-calorie snack packs.
Yes, those are great, portion control.
Exactly.
So, yes, so if you need to have something like that would be a greater alternative too. You're seeing more now about meatless meals, so doing 1 or 2 meatless meals per week. So it's not, if your significant other is a big meat eater, only doing 1 or 2 per week is not a huge change, and it's still a healthier too.
And there's a lot of times, even with eggplant or peppers, if you put them in the broiler or something, it makes it feel like it's you're getting a meat.
Mushrooms, another good one. Yes,
exactly.
Very hearty still, so you don't feel like you're missing the meat. So that's a great example too. The next one, being healthy together. Research shows that couples who actually changed their behaviors together had more success than those who went it alone. There's a number of reasons for this. The big one is you hold each other accountable. You can't really cheat if you're doing it together. Also, just motivation is a huge part of it, I think. So really having the support of each other is going to be big.
And that's the same kind of idea where if you have a partner that you go to the gym with, they're the ones who motivate you to get in there. Or if you have a trainer.
If you want to snooze the alarm, they'll hopefully get you out of it. That's
hopefully.
Okay. So that's a great example. One of the favorite things I like to do is cooking with my significant other. So you not only get to spend quality time with each other, but by cooking together, you're controlling exactly what you're putting into your food. It's a lot healthier than eating out. So that's a great kind of fun activity you guys can start doing a couple times a week too. So yeah. The next one is making sure to keep in mind if you want to kind of reward your spouse with their hard work, making sure it's not a food-related reward. We oftentimes think of candies, oh, let me treat them with this, but trying to kind of keep their focus there on healthy eating, reward them with something like, say, a spa day, concert tickets, but trying to take the focus away from the food because, again, you want to make sure to still keep them on track.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
Or even a pool day at one of the resorts. That's even more motivation to get yourself in shape.
Get in that bathing suit. And then also keep in mind, as a couple, we oftentimes think date night, we think drinks, let's go have dinner. So try to do, again, also a non-activity or non-food related activity. One of my favorite things to do is kind of looking into a 5K or some type of race. It's, again, also a fun activity that's a goal that you can work towards together. Or taking a hike or a bike ride. So trying to get the focus away from food as well is a great way to look at it too.
And of course, we're just coming off of Easter.
Yes.
We have an influx of junk food in the house right now. Any tips on how to kind of keep our diet in check with a holiday like this around?
Any kind of holiday, even Halloween is also one that comes to mind, is trying to really just have it only in the house for a couple days and then try to get rid of it, whether you, I hate to say throw it away, but pass it on to someone, or just kind of make sure it's not there for long periods of time, because it is something we'll probably end up snacking on every day. But if you are, just make sure to watch the portion size. Enjoy maybe 1 or 2 little eggs or something, and don't go overboard.
So bottom line, it's all about teamwork.
Teamwork, having the support of your significant other, even if, like I said, they're not 100% on board, just talking to them about how important it is that you guys make healthy changes.
All right, Kristen, great tips. It's great to see you.
Yes, you too.
Thank you so much.